Today I'm unboxing this Dr. Collector's Knight Rider's Flag Agent Kit. Let's have a look. I am a kid of the 90s. Back in the 90s we had a lot of TV series about building. In the A-Team they were building their own weapons and machinery to escape or to attack some weird-ass drugs cartel. MacGyver was able to build anything with just a Swiss Army knife and 3 peas and a piece of string. I swear. And then there were television series where they had this high-tech equipment like Airwolf. And one of my favorites, Knight Rider. Knight Riders was a series about Michael Lang, a cop that got shot in the face for some reason. And he was rescued by William Knight, the founder of Knight Industries and F.L.A.G, the Foundation for Law and Government. That's what F.L.A.G stands for. And Wilton made Michael into an agent. Well, he did more than that. He actually made him into his son by giving him a lot of plastic surgery and changing his name to Michael Knight. He was played by David Hasselhoff, except for in the first part of the first episode, since someone else played Michael Lang till he got shot in the face. You know, that will kind of change the way you look. That happens generally. But David Hasselhoff did all the voiceover for that first character, and then he took over as soon as he came out of the hospital and all the bandages were removed. I remember that scene. That was memorable. But from that point on, he was the Knight Rider. He was working for Knight Industries, and his sidekick was a car called KIT, which stands for Knight Industries 2000. It was a Trans Am Pontiac Firebird. Now, a fun detail is that originally the car was going to be called TAT, as in Trans Am 2000. I think there was some sponsoring deal that kind of blew up right at the end, and they decided to take out the Trans Am. And to be fair, I like KIT way better than I do TAT. Tit for tat. You know, I would have made a lot of stupid jokes back in the day. I still do, actually. It's problematic. Now, KIT was voiced by William Daniels, who you might know as Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World, if you have ever seen that, if you're kind of from around that time. And he was actually responsible for making KIT sound so human. In the early iterations, he sounded rather robotic, and it was William that gave him a little more of a personality. And I think that was a really good choice.
I'm going to listen to some good music and don't offer any suggestions. I'll choose my own.
As you wish, Mr. Knight. But since you are still recovering from your ordeal and I detect we're in a slightly irritable mood caused by fatigue, may I suggest you put the car in the auto-cruise mode for safety's sake?
No, you may not.
Another fun detail is that at some point, KIT has his twin brother. As happened a lot in those days, that there was an evil twin brother. And he was called Carr, with 2 R's. Now, Carr was voiced by Peter Cullen, aka Optimus Prime. That is amazing. I did not know that. I read that somewhere, and I had seen the whole series, but it never registered for me that that was Peter Cullen, that was Optimus Prime. Nice. But anyways, the whole series was a bit of a tribute to the Lone Ranger. The whole concept, a lone soldier being out there on his horse, and fighting crime, basically. They just replaced the horse with a car. With a Pontiac Firebird, a black one. If I had the choice, I know what I would choose. I love that car. And that car also evolved over the years. Throughout the seasons, that car just got bigger and more impressive. I know at some point, somewhere in the later seasons, I'm not 100% sure anymore, but I think it could fly. It had all these things kind of popping out left and right. It was quite insane. As a kid, I was so impressed by that series. They later tried to reboot it a few times. They made these spin-offs, these movies, but I never felt like those were successful, to be honest. As often is the case. It's a good mix of those personalities, those people that set the tone for that series. It's almost something you can't capture. You can't replicate that. But you know, sometimes you need to leave things in the past. But we are not going to leave it in the past because we have this Dr. Collector's Knight Rider F.L.A.G Agent Kit, which is basically the box that Michael Knight got the moment that he joined Knight Industries or F.L.A.G. And it looks very impressive. There's already a few dirty fingers on there. But as you can see, it looks like the hood from KIT, including this red little light that would go back and forth, which is actually something they ripped from Battlestar Galactica. That was inspired by Battlestar Galactica, the original one. Those had these robots that had the visor doing the same thing.
Attention, attention. His Eminence, the Imperious Leader, will be with us shortly.
And on the back you can see it says the Knight Rider F.L.A.G Agent Kit, and it reads, "Welcome to the Foundation for Law and Government. As a new agent joining our ranks, this kit provides you with everything you need to begin." And then between brackets, with the indispensable help of KIT. He needs to be mentioned, of course. Your crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, and the powerless in a world of criminals who operate above the law. And then you have the Knight Foundation logo Well, it's both. I think both of them are the Knight Foundation logos. I think the flag logo is different. Is this a flag? Yeah, I think this might be Flag and Knight. Knight Industries was above Flag because Wilton Knight, he was a rich CEO and a philanthropist, like they say. He founded Knight Industries, and under that he put Flag as a sort of agency. It's complicated. But anyways, let's open this up. Oh, look, it actually has the front lights of the car on there. That is awesome. All right, cool. I like the quality of this box. Oh, it actually... Oh. This is basically a representation of the HUD of the car. All of the displays that were in kit. The cockpit for that car was impressive. I've seen a few replicas of the car at conventions, and yeah, that cockpit looks super impressive. Very small. And I know David Hasselhoff is a tall man, so that must not have been easy. I can relate. But yeah, you have all the lights, the buttons. It kind of reminds me of a mix of Back to the Future Star Wars. There's a ski mode, a rocket boost, rocket fire, oil. He had a lot of little tools that he can use to stop criminals. Is there a flight? A blood analyzer. He basically had an Apple Watch. X-ray, a grapple hook. Holy hell. And every time that kid would be talking, this little widget right here in the middle would go, it would start moving. Oh, this brings back so many memories. I love that series. Anyways, so the first thing on top, a letter from the Foundation. The Foundation for Law and Government. Dear Agent, welcome to the Foundation for Law and Government. At FLAG, we strive to keep alive the flame of Wilton Knight's dream, to protect and serve those in need where ordinary law enforcement cannot. We are making this possible not only because of the technology development by Knight Industries, but because of the extraordinary commitment of our agents. Your excellent skills and commitment to those in need have proven to be perfect fit with the principles of our foundation, so we have decided to include you as a part of our family. In this welcome kit, you will receive your FLAG membership card and the keys and the registration of your new patrol partner, the KNIGHTRIDER 2000 kit. We are confident that you will establish an excellent relationship. Without further ado, I express my most sincere congratulations on your inclusion in the FLAG family, and I bid you farewell with the words of our founder. One man can make a difference. And then it's signed by Devin Miles, who is actually the director, one of the recurring characters. But yeah, this is the letter. Snazzy, right? Look at that gold emblem. There's a Knight Industries plaque, a metal plaque. It looks like a license plate, but according to the inventory of the box, it's not. It's just a Knight Industry metal sign, something that you put up on the wall at the Knight Industry offices. It looks beautiful. This, however, is a license plate. The whole series was set in California, so yeah, you got a California license plate saying Knight. One little detail, look at that. On the back it has an orange sticker that almost certifies it as a real license plate. It's not certified as a real license plate, of course, but 1982. I'm starting to feel old. Alright, but now we're getting into the fun stuff. I don't know what to pick first. There's something on the box actually, a sticker and a serial number, that is cool. Alright, first off, there's a Knight Industries keychain. A Knight Industries keychain. That actually looks cool. I would use that as a keychain if I wasn't worried that I would destroy it. Because, you know, keychains do suffer. And on the back it also has the logo of Knight Industries. I do have to say, Dr. Collector puts a lot of details in all of these items. They go full out. Like, these little stickers on the back of the license plate, in the end, nobody would care. But they added that extra little detail. And of course, they need to add the copyright stickers because, you know, there most likely is an agreement that was made. But like these little stickers, they just make it that more real. It's a small effort that makes a difference. Okay, so if we got the keychain, oh, I almost lost it. We also get the key. This is the ignition key to kit. It has the logo of Knight Industries on there. On one side, and the other it's empty. Well, it has some type of stamp on there, copyright stamp. But yeah, this is basically the key to start kit. It's a real key. I mean, kit doesn't exist, so don't try this on any Pontiac, but it feels like just a real key. That is awesome. I'm going to put it right here. They also got a pin of the foundation. So they have the horse logo, or the what is it called? You have the knight and chess, and what is the I don't know, I don't play chess. But you got the horse and the knight. That's the different logos with chess pieces. But yeah, it's a little black pin. Black and gold. Sure. Nice colors to have. You can put it on your pal. And if people ask you what is that, you say, I'm a member of Flag. I'll be getting in my car and going for a chat. Alright, that was silly. Oh, yes. Is this a credit card? Now, this is Michael Knight's ID for the Knight Industries, entering the office and whatnot to identify himself. As you can see, David Hasselhoff is right here. And it's also black and gold. That was definitely their color. It's an operator's license for the Knight Industries. It's basically his driver's license that allows him to drive kit. Michael Knight. It expires in August '82, so yeah, it's slightly overdue. And it has this little hologram of the of Flag. And on the back it has the Flag logo. This is awesome, man. And it's really like a credit card. It's hard plastic. Again, they went all out with the details. Like the gold numbers on here are in relief. So, and that is a little hologram right there in the corner. Beautiful. There's a Flag agent kit. I'm going to open that in a second. And this is my favorite piece. Well, maybe the car key is also kind of one of my favorites, but this is Michael Knight's communicator watch. So this is the watch that he was wearing and that he used to talk to Kit. If Kit was not around, he basically talked into this watch and could communicate to Kit. It basically was the first version of the Apple Watch, which I'm actually wearing. It is rather small, to be fair. There's a few buttons on here. It actually tells time, it works, but it is rather difficult. I don't know if there's a light on there. There's a stopwatch. You can see the date. It's basically like one of those old school watches that I used to have as a kid with some ornaments in there. It also has the Knight Industries logo kind of on the back. It's a fun little watch. It doesn't seem to have a light. Oh, I'm changing the date. The display is small, but you know, it's a fun little detail. That's what he was wearing, and that's what he used to talk to Kit. And he had to keep it really close to his mouth. It wasn't like, yeah, it had a small reach. Little details I remembered. But that is an awesome extra piece in there. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the little sticker that you have in every car that has the chassis number on there. So that is Kit's chassis sticker. I don't know what they call him officially. The inlay, there's nothing under the inlay. I always have to check. You never know. But that's a fun little detail. This is a nice box. Okay. Let's see what's in the envelope. The Flag agent kit. This is a business card with Michael Knight's phone number and the Flag logo. 555-1254. If you're living in California, go for it. There's a sticker of Flag with black and gold. Foundation for Law and Government. There's a sawn patch that you can put on your jeans jacket. If you're a metalhead, you put this next to Slipknot, Iron Maiden or whatever, and people will ask you questions. That is cool. I don't wear those types of jackets, even if I'm a metalhead, but that's a beautiful patch. Damn. Okay. Oh, there's a manual for the watch. There's a normal time mode, a chronograph, an alarm mode, and a setting time mode. It's basically a little manual for the watch. Makes sense that they would add that. And the Knight Industries holographic sticker, look at that. Ooh. I like it. And the final piece. Oh, what is this? Oh. We have a manual for the watch, but we also got a manual for the car, for Kit. So it's the manual for Knight 2000. Look at that. Here he is, kit. You got the Foundation logo, Knight 2000. And on the back you can see when it is manufactured. Actually, manufactured by Knight Industries in August 1982. What was the date when his license expired? Expedition. Oh, okay. Expedition is not expiry date. It's when it's... Okay. So they made the car specifically for him, clearly. And the model number is KE2000-001. The microprocessor, Knight 2000 microprocessor. A modified GM liquid hydrogen fossil fuel turbine engine. And the shell plating is trihelical plasteel 1000 MBS. I don't know what that means. And the frame tolerance is 220,000 lb pound? That sounds heavy. Okay. But anyways, and if you open it up, you basically see kit. Kit right here. Again, with all the info when it was manufactured. You open it up further and you got to see the whole dashboard. And the steering wheel. Right here. It had a really special steering wheel, as you can tell. It was more of this kind of boomerang type. But I think all the Firebirds had that, didn't they? I don't know. I never drove a car like that. You didn't get to see them a lot here in Europe. You had to be imported, so that was very expensive. Nobody did it. Yeah, you basically get an overview of the whole cockpit. And the cockpit was built like this, so you had the steering wheel in front of you with a few displays, and then it turned this way. So his passenger was always locked away from him, partly. Which didn't stop him from kissing them repeatedly over and over again. He was a bit of a romancer, Michael Knight. But yeah, he basically was the A-Team all in one. He did the face part, the Murdoch part, Hannibal, he was everything. This is just a whole explanation on how the car works. It's basically a manual for the whole car. And on the back you have blueprints of what it looked like. Well, I wouldn't call it blueprints, it's more schematics. Look at that. That is a huge folder. You got all the drive modes, the safety systems, the interior systems, and then the top view is side view. And that was the first version. Like that was before all of the upgrades. You got a lot of upgrades. And it folds back together nicely. I love that. I love that when a folder or something like that just kind of collapses in itself almost automatically. Okay, that was it. That was everything that was in there. I don't know, if I had to pick a favorite piece, the watch is kind of cool. It's not the most impressive watch. It's a toy watch. But the fact that it is a watch that was used by Michael Knight, that is referencing the series, is kind of cool. I like his ID. And yeah, I think my favorite part is going to be the key. This just feels so tangible. This is just so real. That is cool. But the whole kit in general is just a lot of great pieces in there. Some of the other kits, I love the Back to the Future kit and the expansion to it because it has a lot of info and references to the movies, but some people feel like it's too much paper. I personally don't mind it that much because, let's be honest, it's Back to the Future. It's a wide universe. But in this kit, there's a lot of tangible, physical elements. People are going to like this. Now, if you buy this whole box, this whole set from Dr. Collectors on their website, I think it's about 80 bucks. So that is very reasonable for everything that is in there. You can buy some of the pieces separately, like the watch. The combination of the car key and the keychain and the Knight license plate is also for sale separately on their website, so go check that out. But overall, this is a pretty nice kit, especially for someone my age, especially for a Gen Xer that used to watch this as a kid. It holds a lot of memories. And overall, I'm just a fan of all these Dr. Collector boxes. They're like small collections of my childhood memories, and there might be more following in the months ahead, so make sure to subscribe. For this video, however, that was it. Go check out the link to the Dr. Collector website below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.